Now in trigonometry, next thing is about the values. So look the values about. So some standard angles in the trigonometry is given. So this is called trigonometry table. Trigonometry table. So in trigonometry table there is three main function: sine, cos, tan. These are called trigonometric main function, and we use angle with these three trigonometric function. Now we can say reciprocal of sine theta is cosec theta, and cos theta's reciprocal is sec theta, and tan theta's reciprocal is cot theta. Now in this table we use some angles. So name of angle is 0 degree, then next one is 30 degree, after 30 degree is next is 45 degree, after 45 degree next is 60 degree, after 60 degree next is 90 degree. So these angles we use here as standard first. In any triangle, in a right angle triangle, the given angle should be among these main three middle values. Okay, so first we have to remember sine 0 degrees what, sine 30 degrees what, sine 45, sine 60 and sine 90. So it is the angles. In this side is angle, so we can say the value of these particular angle. We have to remember. So how we can remember? This is the table. So look, first we start from whole number 0. Whole number start from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. After completing this all 1 to 0 to 4, we write in denominator last number 4. Last number 4 we write in denominator of each, and then we put square root sign. Then we put square root sign. So this is the sine table. This is the sine table. Sine 0 is 0 because square root 0 upon 4 is 0. So sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 degree is square root 1 by 4. 1 and by 4 it comes outside of the square root, it becomes 1 by 2. And square root 45 is square root 2 by 2, or we can say it cancel 1 by square root 2. 1 by square root 2. And square root sine 60 is square root 3 by 2 because square root 4 is 2. And sine 90 is 1 because 4 by 4 is 1, square root 1 is 1. Next is cos theta. Cos theta is complementary of sine theta. Sine theta is complementary is cos theta. That means 1 comes here in 0. 1 comes here, and cos 30 degree is sine 60 degree. So root 3 by 2 comes here, and this 1 by root 2 as it is. So left right value change. Left right value change. This 0 comes here. So cos 90 is 0, cos 0 is 1, sin 90 is 1, sin 0 is 0. So reciprocal is there. Left right change is there. Next is tan. Tan, another name of tan is sin over cos. Tan's another name is sin upon cos. Sin divided by cos value. So 0 divided 1 is 0. So cos 0 is 0. Now 1 by 2 divide by root 3 by 2. So divide 2 cancel. So 1 by root 3 is tan 30. Now same value divide same value 1. So tan 45 is 1. Now tan 60 is sin 60 upon cos 60. So upon 2 cancel, root 3 will left. and tan 90 is 1 over 0. 1 over 0 is not defined, or we can say infinite. 1 over 0 is equal to infinite. So next value is reciprocal of sine, because these are three main functions, and among these three main is sine. So opposite of reciprocal of sine is cosec. So 0's reciprocal is 0, 0 by 1, its reciprocal is 1 by 0. 1 by 0, that means infinite. And reciprocal of sine 30 is cosec 30. Cosec 30 means 1 by 2 is reciprocal is 2 by 1, that means 2. And cosec 45 means sine reciprocal of sine 45, that means 1 by root 2's reciprocal is root 2 by 1, that means root 2. And cosec 60, that is sine reciprocal of sine 60, that means 2 by root 3. And cosec 90 is reciprocal of sine 90, so 1 reciprocal is 1. Now sec is the reciprocal of cosec, so 1's reciprocal is 1. 2 root 3 by 2's reciprocal is 2 by root 3. 1 by root 2 reciprocal is root 2 by 1, and 1 by 2 reciprocal is 2, and 0's reciprocal is 1 by 0, that means infinite. Now comes to cot. Cot is the reciprocal of 10, so 0's reciprocal is 1 by 0, that means infinite. And cot 30 is reciprocal of sine 30, tan 30, so tan 30 is 1 by root 3, its reciprocal is root 3 by 1, that means root 3. And cot 45 is reciprocal of 1, tan 45, that means 1, 1's reciprocal is 1. And cot 60 is reciprocal of tan 60, so tan 60 root 3, so root 3 by 1's reciprocal is 1 by root 3. And last cot 90 is reciprocal of tan 90, 1 by 0, that means infinite, so infinite reciprocal is 0. So in this table there are 4 zeros is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros is there and 4 infinite is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 infinite and 4 zeros in the given trigonometric table is there. So we have to remember it. Before solving any problem, we can draw this table and then we can use by looking the table's value. So among these tables value will be given in the problem for you. So there are some problems we can solve. First is find, first question is find tan 30 degree times tan 60 degree. And second question is find the value of sine 45 degree plus cos 45 degree. So in the solution, first solution, could you tell about first solution? What is tan 30 value in the table we have made?
It is 1 over square root 3.
Yes, and tan 60 value?
Square root 3.
So square root 3 numerator, square root 3 denominator can cancel out. We can cancel 1 times, so 1 yeah, 1 is the answer. So solution 1 is 1. Now come to solution number 2. So what is the value of sine 45 degree?
That is half or 2/4 square root 2/4 of
1 by square root 2. We can say 1 by square root 2. And cos 45, it is also 1 by square root 2. Same value at 45 degree in sine and cos. And we take the LCM, same number is in denominator, so we take to root 2 as LCM. So 1 plus 1 we get 2 in numerator. So 2 by square root 2, it cancels square root 2. So square root 2 is the answer. 2 by square root 2, that means cancel by square root 2. Both numerator denominator square root 2 we get as an answer. The first problem is solve trigonometric problems. So first is sine 30 degree plus cos 60 degree plus tan 45 degree, and second question is sine 60 degree plus cos 30 degree divided by tan 45 degree. Third question, sine square 45 degree plus cos square 45 degree. Question number 4, sine, question number 4 is tan 60 degree into tan 30 degree. Question number 5, sine 30 degree multiply cos 60 degree whole upon tan 45 degree. So these problems we have to solve using trigonometric table value. Now first question we are solving here. So could you tell what is sine 30?
That is sin 30 is
1 over 2.
half.
Yes, and what is cos 60?
Then 6 square root 3 over 2.
No, cos 60 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2, yes. Sine 60.
Oh, cos 60. I thought it was
Yes. Next tan 45.
tan 45. 1.
1. So half and half makes 1 and 1 plus 1 makes 2. So answer is 2 of this first solution. Next is second question. In the second,
Sin 60. That is square root 3 over 2.
yes, plus cos 30.
Cos 30 equals square root 3 over 2.
Yes, over tan 45.
Over tan 45, which is square root 1.
No. 1. So 1 in denominator, there is no problem. We can erase it. And square root 3 over 2 plus square root 3 over 2, what it makes? We take LCM in numerator. So 2, it is 2 square root 3 over 2. So 2 cancels. Its answer is square root 3. Its answer is square root 3. So second question's answer is square root 3. Come to third part. Sine square 45 degree. What is sine 45?
That is 1 square root 2.
And it's square, that means
That
1.
is also 1 square root 2.
Now cos 45 degree. What is cos 45 degree?
That is 1.
1 by root 2. Well, cos 45, not tan 45. Now square of root 2 square is 2. Square of root 2 is 2. So it becomes 1 by 2 after making square, and here is also we get to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 we get as 1. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 we get final as answer 1. Next, fourth part. Fourth question is 1060 multiply 1030. 1060 is square root 3, 1030 is 1 by square root 3. So square root 3 from numerator denominator cancels, the answer is 1. And last, fifth part. Last, fifth part. Sin 30 into cos 60 upon 1045. Sin 30, what is sin 30?
Half.
Half, yes. What is cos 60?
Half.
Yes, half. And what is 1045?
1.
1. Now, in the denominator there is no problem, there is 1. So we can we cannot write. But in numerator 1 1 ja 1, 2 2 ja 4. So 1 over 4 is the final answer. 1 over 4 is the answer.
Because of 4. Okay.
Now evaluate 1 plus sin 30 over cos 60. So what is sin 30?
That is half.
Yes, what is cos 60?
Cos 60 is half.
Yes, in the numerator we can say it is 1 complete 1 over 2. 1 plus 1 over 2, that means 1 complete 1 over 2, that means 3 over 2. And numerator is 3 over 2 and denominator is 1 over 2. So denominator flip and it convert into multiply. So 2 2 cancels, only 3 we get as the answer. So answer of this is 3. Now come to second part. Ten 60 plus 1030 over sin 90. What is 1060? Now come to second part. 1060 plus 1030 over sin 90. What is 1060? 1060 is 1 root 3. And what is 1030? 1030 is 1 by root 3. And what is sin 90? Sin 90 is 1. Now we take, we only solve the numerator. Square root 3 as LCM in numerator. So in numerator we write square root 3. This one of denominator we can eliminate. So square root 3 times square root 3 is 3. So numerator becomes 3 plus 1. 4 by square root 3. 4 by square root 3 is the. Now 4 in the square root we cannot write in the denominator. So we we rationalize the square root 3 from denominator. So square root 3 multiply both numerator and denominator. So numerator become 4 square root 3, denominator become 3. So 4 by 3 square root 3 is the answer. We do not write square root 3 in denominator. So that's why we multiply both numerator and denominator by square root 3. So 4 by 3 square root 3 is the answer. Come to question number 3. What is sin 60? Sin 60 cos 30 plus
Sin 60 is square root 3 over 2.
And what is cos 30?
That is square root 3 over 2.
What is sin 30?
Half.
And what is cos 60?
Half.
So in multiply numerator square root 3 into square root 3 it becomes 3. And denominator 2 multiply 2 it becomes 4. Similarly in second term 1 multiply 1 numerator becomes 1 and denominator 2 multiply 2 it becomes 4. So in taking LCM as 4 we can say 3 plus 1 of numerator it gives us 4. 4 over 4 is 1. 1 is the answer. Next question number 4. Sine 45 plus cos 45 over tan 45. So what is sine 45?
Sine 45. And cos 45 is
Sine 45 is 1 by
cos
root 2. Cos
45
45 is 1 by root 2.
1 over square root 2. Then over tan 45 is 1.
1. 1 we can eliminate. So only we have to solve this numerator. Square root 2 is LCM. So 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 means 2. So 2 cancels by square root 2. Square root 2 is the answer. Come to question number 5. Question 5 is sine 60 minus cos 60 over sine 30. What is sine 60?
Sine 60 is square root 3 over 2.
And what is cos 60?
60 is half.
And what?
This is 30 is half.
Now in numerator first we solve the numerator. So we take LCM. Root 2 is LCM. So square root 3 minus 1 is numerator. And we flip this denominator. It becomes 1 by 2 becomes 2 by 1 after flip. So 2 from numerator, 2 from denominator cancels. So answer is square root 3 minus 1. This is the final answer.